You have not been forgotten. If you can see us, we are hunting and looking for you night and day. Hang on. Hang in there.
Felicia Johnson came here to Houston, Texas, with the hopes of having a good time for her birthday as well as making a little money at a club. She chose to go to a club here in Houston called Cover Girls. Cover Girls is located on the northwest side of town here in Houston. It is ran by two brothers, and they also have a few other clubs here in Houston that they also run. When Felicia went to this club, around 1 a.m., she called for her Uber. She felt that the Uber was taking a little bit too long to get to her. So a customer that was inside of the club came out and he offered her a ride. We don't know why she chose to get in the car with this person that she did not know, but she felt comfortable enough to take him up on his offer. This will be the last time that anyone will have seen Felicia or heard anything from her. Her dad tried to reach her. He was unsuccessful. After it was too many attempts, he came here to Houston to try to trace her tracks to see if he can find his daughter. They were able to go to Cover Girls, and they had no help at all from the employees, the managers. Nobody was willing to help them. So there was a guy that was also working with the dad to try to get some answers. He went into the club, asked a few questions. He had his recorder on, and what he was told is that the owner stated they don't hire black girls here, and she would have never got a job here anyway. So that let you know instantly that they have no concern, no care, no nothing for black women. The dad was able to get her phone pinged to see where she is. They were brought to Bear Creek Park. Bear Creek Park is a huge park. It is located not too far from this club. They happened to get the signal. When they found that phone, it was covered in blood. Imagine the feeling of finding your child's phone. You can't find your daughter, but you're able to find the phone, and the phone is covered in blood. So they did send it off for processing to see whose blood it is, to try to get some leads. The dad, Quanell X, he happens to be an activist here in Houston who helps the black community. He's always here on the news. So he came, the news came, they set up in front of the club and did a press conference about Felicia. After they were done speaking, there was a young lady that was, I don't know if she was white, but she was standing to the side, and she chose to step forward and speak up. She stated that she used to work at this club. In this club, there are a lot of dangerous things that goes on in this club that she witnessed. She also said that she was trafficked, and she felt deeply in her heart that the owners of this club, these two white men, have something to do with Felicia being missing. They asked, the father, Quanell X, they went in, they asked if they can please see the tapes of their parking lot so they can at least get a lead and see who the man is that she left with. They responded with no. They refused. So if there's nothing to hide, if you're doing everything right and you care about everybody, why can't you offer those tapes? Let them look at your tapes. So the dad, you can tell he's just trying to hold on. They did another press conference in front of the mayor's office building, and, they were able to come up with information about these managers, these brothers that owns this club. Everybody is tight-lipped. Nobody is talking to the dad. Nobody is talking to Cornell. Every question they're asking, nobody is willing to respond. So I chose to call this club Cover Girls. And when I called the club, there was a young lady who answered the phone. And I asked, why are you guys not helping this father find his daughter? And her response was, ugh, another one. Oh my God, and hung up the phone. Of course, I called back, and I called back, and I called back, and they took the phone off the hook. Something is not right with this club. Something is very off. This father is going through a lot. And to have your child in another state, no one. You don't know anything about this area, this city. You have no clue where to begin other than where her phone was found and the last place she was at. That's it. And no one's willing to help. But this father stated, Black Lives Matter, where are you? Get at me. Nobody from the Black Lives Matter movement chose to help the father or reach out to the father. So they did get EquiSearch to come out and help find Felicia. They went back to Bear Creek Park. They did not find anything else, but they also were able to get the FBI on the case now. HPD was dragging their feet in the beginning and not taking it serious. Cornell X, he spoke up and he stated, this has got to stop. This is the 4th black female this year that has just vanished off the face of earth, nowhere to be found. A lot of all these black girls are coming up missing. It is important to talk to your children, to your young teenagers, girls, guys, it doesn't matter. Do not take people for what they say to you. They may look friendly. They may look like they're really trying to help you. If she would have waited just a little bit longer for that Uber. And the Uber is sometimes not safe as well. But you should always take a picture of the tags. You should always let someone know where you're going. Put your location on your phone. For me, if I'm in an Uber, I'm going to stay on the phone with someone and I'm going to say, we're turning on such and such street. We're making a left on this street. We're coming to a red light at this street. They may think I'm crazy, but you only got one chance, with your life. So I hope this sister is holding on for dear life. I hope she is still breathing. I hope that she is, is going to be able to be reunited with her father. This is going on way too much, especially here in Houston. Something is not right. There are too many black girls gone missing. And they're not taking it serious as they do when these little white girls become missing. When it's a white girl, news travel fast. It's everywhere, way across the world. When there's a black girl, they're taking their time. It's not, okay, we'll get to it when we get to it. They asked the owners to come out to the prayer vigil that they had. Not one person from the club showed up. So they finally came out and they finally made a statement a few days ago. We're going into the 3rd week. And the club stated, this is what they said. Their statement was, we don't even think Felicia came to this club. We don't have an application for Felicia on file here. Well, we know you don't, because you stated that you don't hire black females. So something is not right with this club, but I feel in my heart, they will get to the bottom of it. I hope the outcome is where this young lady gets to get on that plane with her father and someone releases her. But if not, they will find out what's going on. This club is known for doing all kind of illegal things. So let's all continue to pray for this young lady, and hopefully we have some good news coming.
This is the fourth one I've dealt with in 6 months of a missing African American female.